In this video, we have Ephraim's house, and Ephraim's a junior. Plans on coming back next year, which is fantastic. And he's really got a drive for this architecture design stuff. And I, I'm excited to see where that that takes him. We're in this weird transition spot where the seniors are leaving, and you're looking at the underclassmen and the juniors, and who's coming back, and who's really looking to come back in this class. What directions are other students going? It's an exciting time. And so Ephraim's a student that's looking to come back. And um, like I said, it's cool that, you get a few students, it's not everybody, but a few that are like, yeah, let's go round two on this. And let's take a look at his work this year. And he's got a Revit file that I hope to do a second video on, where he took this AutoCAD file, went into Revit, and that's going to be, I think he'd even agree, it's going to be more impressive looking. But this is where we started. So all of these were done on Paint, and then graph paper, and then AutoCAD, and then a lot of them took it to Revit. But these are the videos that I like to review um, initially. So big covered porch, grand staircase when you walk in, um, closet powder room, and then he had a great room over here with this office and then a private bath that could be turned into like a mother-in-law suite or like a guest suite. It's just a very functional kind of design. And then I'm going to look and see if he's got any layers off. It looks like he does have a few layers off. And I'm just going to turn them all on real quick and see what happens. Keep current layer on. So beams, I'm going to just bounce down a lot of them. There's dimensions, I'm going to turn those off. Extras, floor basics. This is going to be more impressive when everything gets loaded on. Look at it, it's kind of cool to watch it all just go pop, pop, pop. All right. Because you're like, well, what did he have all on there? And now look at that thing, totally populated. Um, and it is hard to follow, but that's great. He put so much on here. I'm going to leave it um, for a little bit, and I can turn things off. So we roll into this foyer again. We got the lighting. Um, this is like an informal dining space, and then open air like beams in the kitchen. And I am going to take some of those off now that you've seen them. And we'll take some ceiling notes off. And I'm going to take some electrical lighting off, and just so that, and let's just acknowledge this. So again, junior, first year student, they go through and they're not only learning AutoCAD, like all of this stuff, they're learning architecture, they're getting some creative things. And this is the second part. They've also learned SolidWorks and other things too. So kudos to them. So good kitchen design flows into the dining room space. A huge mudroom, garage into this mudroom, laundry room combo. Lots of space. And then we'll revisit the living room. He's got furniture in here, fireplace, and then a master suite with a hallway. A lot of the students put arcways. I tell them to do that, like these little transition breaks if they want to. Master suites. Um, he found it challenging. It's a little bit of tight spots in here, but he did it. And then I'm going to go to the second floor. We're going up here. We got landing all open to below. Carpet, little living area up there, bedroom, bathroom, and then another couple bedrooms tucked back in here with some closet space. And then he did spend considerable time on his basement. This was all optional, trying to finish it out. And then we work on where the posts and beams have to go, and then how do you finish the space around that if they choose to. So there's his basement space. And then we'll go down to his elevations. So he had some jogs in his front walls that proved challenging, so we just ended up just flattening them out on the roof plan, so we could make things easy. But a very classic style hip roof with some gable peaks. His garage is a little bit lower, so we had to put a splitter in there. to break the water. He was able to put this shed roof porch roof over top of it. And then we have these blank spots, which we addressed in Revit. So hopefully that'll be done. And when you're viewing this, click right over on the Revit thing. If I'm clean enough or clever enough, I will put that video right up in that corner um, when he's done with this. And then we'll go over the right side view. So you can see he's got all the porches that he pulls forward. The garage is extended. He's able to acknowledge that and bring that forward. And this is the hardest thing for students is how do you take, first of all, how do you draw the roof? How do you cover all the elements? You have three different elements basically. You got this main section, you got the roof, you got the porch. Not only that, then how do you transfer it down to all four sides? So we work on that. And there's lots of lines that we use and kind of work in the process and all cleaned up to give this final result. And, in his case, it's fantastic. And again, he's got a complimentary Revit file that's just going to blow your socks off when that comes through. So I'm looking forward to your second year, Ephraim. I'm looking forward to the wrap up of this year. You got a bright future ahead of you, man. There we go.